today is a Pilates circuit. So we're going to be cycling through 4 or 5, maybe even 6 exercises and then repeating it twice or maybe even 3 times through. So with that, let's get started. We're going to have our feet parallel, a little bit wider than hip width, and then just have your arms by your sides. We're going to take an exhale, squat down, bring your hands to heart center, and then rise it back up. Let's do that 10 times. Exhale, squat, inhale, rise. So that's 2, squat, and rise, squat, rise. Exhale as you go down, inhale as you come up, halfway through, squat, pressing through those heels. Inhale down, exhale up. Good, 2 more. Weight in those heels. Last one, you're gonna hold it here. From this position, right foot forward, back to where it was, 10 times. Tap and return, tap, return. Most of your weight is in your standing leg. Just a little tap. Nice. Bellies are tight even though we're pitched forward. We got 3 more. Wide collarbone. And 2. And 1. Then we're going to switch legs 10 times, tapping that left foot forward. Then back to where it was. Stay deep in your supporting leg. Try not to shift your weight, just tap. So we're really almost balancing on our standing leg. Good. We've got 3. And 2. And 1. Replace the foot, rise it all the way up. Let's do 10 more squats. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up. Press through your heels. Leaning forward as you come into that squat. Sending those hips back. 5 more. I might lose count, that's okay. 4. And 3, and 2. Next one, you're gonna stay low. Here we go. Right leg to the side, back to where it was. To the side, back to where it was. So I'm not transferring any weight onto that right leg, really, just maybe like 10%. My supporting leg is really burning. We're going for 5. Good. 4, tight core. 3, and 2. And 1, right to the other side. 10, and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 feet on the floor. 10 times. We're going to stand all the way up. Squat it back down. 9. Good. Exhale, squat. 8. Press through those heels. 7. And 6, 5, getting warmed up. 4, and 3, and 2. The last one, you're gonna hold it. I'm gonna turn sideways so I don't fall off my reformer. The right leg's gonna go back and to where it was. 10 times. I'm low. 3, 4, good stability in your supporting leg. 5, 6, 7, you could do it. 8, get even lower. 9, 10, replace the foot. Left leg 10 times out. Whew. Starting with a bang. Halfway through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Replace the foot, you guessed it, 10 times. Stand all the way up, squat it back down for 10. 9. Try not to slow down. 8. Keep up. You got it. 7. And 6. And 5. And 4. 3. 2. 1. Hold it. Last little bit, not as long. You're going to tap front, center, side, center, back, center. 2 more. Front, center, side, center, back, center. 1 more time. Same leg. Front, center, side, center, back, center. 3 times, starting with the other leg. Front, center, side, center, back, and center. Two more roundabouts. Hang in there, stay low. Press the palms firmly together. Last time around. When you finish, 2 feet on the floor, sink a little bit deeper and rise it all the way up. Good job, you guys. Let's just stay here. Let's do some standing roll downs. Nod your chin toward your chest. Roll it down. Breathe. Let your shoulders slide up into your ears. Let your knees bend. And slowly restack the spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. And again, exhale. Roll it down. Keep your hips over your heels. Bend the knees. Restack. And one more time, all the way down. This is your break. Enjoy it, because we have some more spots to do. I know we're excited. Okay, roll those shoulders down the back. I'm gonna turn sideways again so you guys can see. Legs are apart a decent amount, legs externally rotated. Let's just do hands at heart center again. We'll start with them by the sides. We're gonna squat down. We come here, rise it up, squat it down, rise it up. Woo, knees tracking over those toes. Back staying lifted, try not to lean forward for these variations. Nice wide, proud collarbone. Let's stay in the squat, hold it. You're gonna lift the heels, lower the heels, rise it up, squat, heels lift, heels lower, rise, squat, heels lift, heels lower, rise, and again, keep going, up, down, rise, squeeze the tush. Great job, you guys, 3 more. Most of that weight staying over that big and second toe. Last time. Good, rise it up, internally rotate the legs, forward fold, grab hold of your ankles or calves, whatever you can reach, sway side to side. Slowly roll yourself back up, parallel the feet, but still keep them fairly wide. We're gonna take a nice lunge with a side bend. So let's break it down into parts. Let's just do the hands on the hips. You're gonna lift up your left leg, you're gonna reach it out and lunge towards one corner of your mat. My toes and my knee are pointing slightly diagonal, but my supporting leg is still pointing straight ahead. Then come back to where you were. Let's do that 2 more times. Same leg, lunge, good, and then back to where you were. Lunge, and back to where you were. Now we're gonna incorporate the upper body. So your right hand is gonna come up, stretch, and then come back to where you were. Up, side bend, stretch, back to where you were. Good. And back to where you were. Ooh, 2 more. Lunge, and rise. Last time like that. Lunge, and rise. Good, shake it out, adjust your position on your mat if you need. Let's start with just the legs, lunging. Knees over toes, other foot pointing straight ahead, then back to where you were. Lunge, back to where you were. Lunge, and where you were. 2 more. Lunge, where we were. Last one like that, then we'll add the side bend. So left arm comes up, big side bend, reach, and ooh, back to where you were. And lunge, reach, back to where you were. Excellent job, you guys. Good balance, good stretch. 2 more, reach. Awesome, 1 more. And rise it back up, good. Separate those feet into our wide stance again. Hands at your sides, we're repeating this. Squat down, hands to heart. Rise it back up. Squat and rise. Squat and rise. Spine is long, lower back is also long. Try not to tuck your tailbone underneath you as you squat down. Doesn't feel good and it doesn't look good. Your next squat, we're gonna hold it. Heels lift, heels lower, rise it up. Squat, heels lift, heels lower, rise it up. Couple more. Squat, heels, and rise. 2 more. Woo, tight core. 1 more. And rise. Internally rotate the legs, lean forward. Grabbing for your calves or ankles. Little sway side to side. Okay, roll yourself back up. Bring your feet a little bit closer together. We have our sideways lunges. So we're gonna start by kicking our left leg off to the side, coming into a lunge, knees pointing in the direction of the toes, and then bring it back. Lunge, and back to where you were. So my hips and my shoulders are kind of turning towards where I'm going. And lunge. Good, now let's add the side bend. And back to where you were. Trying to keep your supporting foot stuck to the floor. Woo. And 2 more. Don't do this on a high surface. It's not a good idea. 1 more. All right. Adjust if you need to, so you're not gonna overshoot your mat. Let's start with just the legs. Lunge and arrive. Lunge and arrive. Awesome. Back foot stuck to the floor here. Good, let's add the upper body. Left arm coming up and over. Doing great. 3. And 2. And 1. All right, nice job, you guys. Stand at the back of your mat. We're gonna do some roll downs. We're gonna nod our chin close to our chest, roll it down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Bend the knees, get a little bit deeper. And then slowly restack the spine. 1 vertebrae at a time. Roll the shoulders down. 1 more time, this time we're gonna stay down. Roll it all the way down. Walk the hands out to your first downward dog of the class. Separate the feet, pedal out. Alternating, bending those knees. Then we'll bring the feet together to touch. Take the shoulders, shift them forward above your wrists, coming into a nice high plank. Find wide fingers here, a soft suction cup underneath the palm of your hands. If you've got wrist issues, feel free to drop down to elbows and forearms. Tailbone is slightly scooped under like a sad dog with its tail between its legs, so your lower back is safe. We're just gonna hold, get toasty. Breathe. Keep pushing away from the ground so you don't start to sink into those shoulders. Slow hold. Breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2. Place the knees down, brief child's pose, sit your hips to your heels. And I'm already dripping. Hopefully you are too. Not messing around today. Okay, shift up into modified plank on those knees together, shoulders just slightly behind the wrists. 5 to 10 tricep push-ups. Inhale down, exhale up. Leading with your chest, not with your head. When you finish those 5, press it back into your child's pose, knee your hips to your heels, or however many you're doing. Somewhere between 5 and 10 is good. Breathe. Shifting up to an all fours position. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog, paddle out. Feet come together and then shoulders come forward above the wrist, high plank, wide fingers. Another hold. Holding for approximately 1 minute. Go to your happy place. Squeeze your cheeks. Feel the strength across your mid-back. Again, if you've got wrist issues, feel free to lower down to elbows and forearms. Static hold. Nothing crazy. Wide fingers. Keep the weight through the tips of the fingers. Don't dump all the weight into your wrists. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower to the knees. Child's pose, hips to heels. Take a breath. When you're ready, shift it back up into your modified plank. 5 to 10 tricep push-ups. Elbows graze the ribs. Shoulders never go lower than your elbows here. So inhale down, stop when your elbows create a 90-degree angle. Exhale, press it up. When you finish, however many push-ups you're doing, press it back into yet another child's pose. Whew. Okay, then we're going to shift it, of course, back up to all fours. Last set of this, tucking those toes, lifting those hips, downward dog. Feet come together, big toes to touch, shoulders shift forward. Last static hold here, 1 minute. Wide collarbone. Hopefully you've got some good music on in the background, keeping you motivated. Or maybe you're working out with a friend. Hang in there. All in this together. Wide collarbone, pushing away from the floor, don't sink into it. A few more seconds. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees, hips to heels. Then last set, 5 to 10 tricep push-ups. Elbows grazing those ribs. Inhale down. Exhale, press it up. Same amount of effort down and up. When you finish, hips to heels, and a nice child's pose. Breathe, grab some water if you need some water, adjust your clothing, do what you need to do, wipe the sweat. Okay, now we're gonna lay all the way down onto our belly. We're gonna separate our feet about as wide as our mat, place the hands underneath the shoulders. Just the upper body, we're gonna press into the hands, lift the chest, extend the spine. Exhale, lower down. Now, people with tight lower backs, move your hands further forward so that you will not have as an extreme range of motion to go. If your arms don't straighten all the way, it's quite okay. Listen to your body, do what you can do, and keep your pubic bone on the floor. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Good, okay. Now we are going to lift up into our position here. Hold. You're going to bend the elbows, teeter forward, have the legs shoot upwards towards the ceiling, and then come back up. Hopefully you have a cushy mat, because this can be a little precarious because we are rocking on our pelvis. This is called swan dive. We rock forward, and then we come back up. Rock forward, come back up. Crazy glute and hamstring engagement is necessary. 2 more. Last time. Then from there, press into your hands, into a child's pose, sitting your hips to your heels. Rock side to side. Lower yourself all the way back down onto your belly again, separating the feet. Press into your hands, lift your chest. If you want to advance this, you can by rocking forward, lift the hands, and then catch. Rock and catch. Rock and catch. Now, I have a lot of flexibility through my lumbar spine from my years of dancing. So please, please, please feel free to reach those arms further forward in front of you like this, so you're not jamming into your spine so much. 2 more. You can still do that catch and release. And then when you're done with that, lower down, and then press it back into a child's pose, hips to heels. And it's kind of a interesting exercise, but super, super good for developing that posterior chain strength. All right, I have 1 more advancement of that exercise that we'll do today. So when you're ready, lay back down. You're gonna press into your hands, lift your chest. And if you feel comfortable, watch out for your face, please. Arms shoot forward, and then catch. Shoot them forward, and catch. Think of initiating the movement with your tushy. So toes going up towards the ceiling. Let's just do 3 more. If you're still doing catch and release, that's just as good. Building up to this. Maybe 1 more if you've got it in you. And when you finish, lower down, press it back into a child's pose, releasing your spine. Nice job, you guys. Okay, shifting up to an all fours position. Let's reset the spine even more here. Inhale, tilt the tail, lift the sternum for cow. Draw your shoulder blades away from your ears. Exhale, round your spine, push the ground away, look at your thighs. Again, inhale, tilt the tail with the sternum. And exhale, round the spine. Okay, lengthen your spine out to a neutral position. Separate your hands and your feet about as wide as your mat and start to make your way into a plank. Hands and feet about as wide as your mat. From here, core is tight. You're going to extend one arm forward, circle it all the way to the hip, all the way back in front of you, and then back down to the mat. So then you'll switch arms. One arm comes forward, circle it to your tush, circle it back in front of you, and put it down. You definitely are going to sway your hips side to side as you transfer what arm you're being supported on. So that's definitely, don't worry about that. You definitely need to move. You can modify this on the knees, but in my opinion, it's a little bit weirder. So if you can tough it out, stay up on those feet. Let's do 1 more time on each side. Reach forward, reach back, reach forward, place it down. Last time, forward, back, forward, place it down. Place the knees down, sit the hips to the heels, child's pose. All right, make your way to seated. Don't worry, we're gonna come back to that. We're gonna make this back into our little circuit. We're gonna place our feet flat on the floor. Your hands are kind of off to the side of your mat, maybe slightly behind the shoulders. Most people will find it most comfortable on the wrists if your fingers point away versus like this, okay? So we're gonna press into the feet, lift the hips. Now, our hips are not coming all the way up here. They're actually gonna hang a little bit low. Make sure your elbows are soft. Extend one leg up. Put it back down, other leg up. Put it back down. Now careful, one arm up. Put it back down, other arm up. Put it back down. Then repeat, leg, leg, one arm, and then the other arm. Try to alternate which leg goes first. Leg, leg, and then alternate which arm goes first. And arm. One more set, leg, leg, arm, arm, 2 hands on the floor, 2 feet on the floor. Now lift your pelvis up super high. Tuck your chin closer to your chest. Look at your knees. Make sure they're not flaring out to the sides here. Keep them parallel. Hold it. Soften those elbows. Pulse those hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently lower your tailbone down. Lift the feet up, coming into a teaser. Bring the arms forward. Hold. Like a statue. Legs together. Arms forward. Lower back is round. Still frozen. Breathe. Stillness. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the feet down. Flip back over, coming into our plank again. Hands and feet are wide, so we're going to repeat those 3 exercises. I know you're excited. Here we go. Coming back into this plank. Wide hands, wide feet. Arm comes forward. Circle it to the tush. Circle it forward. Bring it down and then switch. Tush. Forward. And down. Forward. Tush. Forward. Down. Maybe you just lift the arm up in front of you instead of doing the circle if it's too intense. Whatever you need to do. Maybe you're just holding the plank. 2 more. And last time. Then place the knees down and then make your way to seated for our reverse plank. Knees are bent, Hands and feet are a little bit wider than hip width. From here, we lift up our pelvis into a slight hover, so not all the way up to start. Soften the elbows, and let's start with our kicks. Right leg, left leg, right arm, left arm. I'm shifting a lot. Then you're gonna switch. Left leg, right leg, left arm. Shift your weight. Right arm, and again, right, left, right arm, left arm, left leg, right leg, left leg, or left arm, right leg, right arm. Okay, sorry, one more time. Right, left, right, left, last time, left, right, left, right. 2 hands down, 2 feet down. Lift the pelvis up, create a tabletop position. Bring your chin close to your chest. Soften out those elbows, hold. Make sure your knees are still parallel, don't let them flare out. Hold, pulse, and pulse, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, lower it down, directly into teaser. Lift those feet, glue those ankles and knees together. Breathe. All we're gonna do is hold. Take a second to check in. You could even close your eyes here. Just find a second to breathe. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place your feet down. We're gonna do one more set. I'm sorry guys, last time. Here we go, let's do it. Coming back up, hands and feet wide as the mat. One arm comes forward, circles to the tush. Bring it forward, put it down. Forward, tush, forward, down. Tight tush, straight knees, soft supporting elbows, wide fingers. Long neck looking down. One more time on each side. When you finish, tush or knees to the floor and then tush to the mat. Here we go. Woo! I hope you guys are sweating as much as I am. Okay, here we go. Feet flat, a little bit wider than hip width. Press into the hips, not super high, just enough. Right, left, right arm, left arm, then left, right, left arm, right arm, right leg, left leg, right arm, left, left, right, left, right. One more round. Right, left, right arm, left arm, last time. Left, right, left, right. Hold it. Press up. Chin closer to the chest. Easy elbows. Pulse the hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the hips down. Directly into teaser. Squeeze the knees and ankles together. Arms come forward. Nothing. Balance. Hold. You made it through that series. Woo. We will not do this again. Hold. Feel the sweat dripping down. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the feet down. Reach the legs forward. Take a forward fold. Take a breath. Breathe. Adjust if you need to adjust anything. Grab some water. Towel off. Okay. All right, guys, we're doing great. Let's hang in here. Okay, let's come all the way down onto our back. Legs coming up to tabletop. Knees over hips, arms down by our sides. Single leg toe taps. Right leg taps down. Bring it back up. Left leg taps down. Bring it back up. You're gonna work in our Pilates imprint. So that's gonna help save your lower back. Make sure you have a flat spine. There's no curvature in your lower back right now. If you find that as your legs tap down, your back arches like this, then you're going too low. Make sure you stay engaged through your abs so that your lower back stays connected to your mat. Then we'll flex the feet and we'll keep going. Just the heels tap the floor. It's a little bit further to go, so it's a little bit more advanced. Progress as necessary. If it's too hard, take it back a notch. Upper body's relaxed. Okay, both legs together in tabletop. Point the feet. Exhale, just about halfway down. Inhale, pull them back up. Exhale. Inhale, pull them up. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, pull them up. So notice that the angle behind your knee is remaining constant. So we're not just moving from our feet here. We're moving from our hip while keeping the lower back flat. 3 more. And 2. And 1. Coming up to tabletop. Arms come up to the ceiling. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, chest lift up, hands by your sides. Take it into the 100s. Breathing in through the nose for 5. Out through the mouth for 5. Extend the legs out straight, keep going. Try to point your toes. Fire up your quads, your glutes, your inner thighs, everything. Wouldn't be a Pilates class if we didn't do the 100s. Hang in there. Last time. Tabletop the legs, hands to the outsides of the shins, double leg stretch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle. Chin stays close to the chest. If your back is arching, you're keeping your legs higher. Single leg stretch. Grab one knee as the other leg extends out straight, then switch. Switch. Continue moving your legs. Bring your hands behind your head, elbows wide, crisscross. Opposite elbow coming towards opposite knee. Twist, twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees in tight to your chest. Breathe. All right, we're going to repeat. Toe taps. I was like, how did we start? Here we go. Imprinting our spine. Exhale, single leg taps down. Inhale, pull it back up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, up. Flex the feet, heels lead the way down. If you're feeling it a lot through your thighs, make sure you're squeezing your glutes. Glue the legs together in tabletop, point the feet just about halfway down. Move very slowly, slow it down. Exhale, pull them up. Inhale, lower them down. Exhale, pull them up. You can really do the breath either way. So if you find that you like the exhale as the legs go away, that's fine too. That's usually a little more supportive. And change it up if you want. 2 more. Last time. Legs to tabletop, arms to the sky. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, chest lift up, hands by your sides. 100s. Breathing in through the nose for 5, out through the mouth for 5. Flat lower back, reach those legs out straight. Higher legs is easier, lower legs is more advanced. If you feel your belly is popping upwards as your legs lower down, then make sure you're still keeping them higher because we want the deepest layer of our abs connected to our spine. So you shouldn't see that 6-pack layer of your abs popping up. Tabletop, hands to shins. Double leg stretch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle. Reach, circle. Chin tight to the chest. Hang in there. We're not doing another set of this, so finish strong. And single leg stretch. Grab one knee as the other leg reaches out and switch. Switch. Hands behind the head, crisscross, twist, twist through those ribs. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees to chest, breathe. You made it through that. Okay, 2 straight legs along the mat. Arms coming up to the sky. Exhale, lift the head, neck, and shoulders. Roll yourself all the way up. Big forward fold, reaching for those toes. Breathe. Okay, our next one. Next little exercise. It's a little crazy, kind of, but I think once you get it, you'll be good. So, have your feet not as wide as your mat, but just slightly more narrow than that. So, if you guys know our Pilates saw exercise, we're gonna bring our arms out to the side. We take an inhale, we rotate. We exhale, we think of sawing off the outside of our pinky toe. We restack the spine, but we stay twisted. Now, this is where it gets different. You're gonna lean back, place your hand on the floor. You're gonna let your feet roll onto the knife side, press yourself up, big side bend, lower the hips down, we're still slightly twisted, then come back up, finishing the saw, and go all the way to the other side. So we saw, we restack, but we're still twisted. We lean back, place that hand down. You're gonna rotate the feet, coming onto the knife side of the feet, coming up into side bend, lower the tailbone, or the cheek I should say, come back to your twisted position, and then back to center. You can make this less crazy by not doing the side bend and just doing a plank. That's still pretty crazy though too, right? I don't know, this one's kind of fun. Lower it down, it's just confusing. Come back up, twisted, and then center. Again, inhale, twist. Exhale, saw. Restack, lean back. Find that your hand is on the floor. Come onto the knife side of the feet. Press, arching, rainbow arc. Lower the tush down. You're still twisted to this direction. And then twist all the way to the other side. Good. Twist, fold, stack, lean back. Swivel the feet. Press into the hand. Press into the feet. Lower down. Move at your own tempo if you need to. Come back and center. If you keep getting crooked on your mat, that's normal. Inhale, twist. Exhale, saw. Restack. Lean. Twist the feet. Press up. Lower the tush. Last time, you guys. One full set. Inhale, twist. Saw. Restack. Lean. Make sure your hand's not too far away from you. I might have demonstrated that poorly the first time around. Hopefully not too badly. And then last time. So the other side, finish strong. Lean. Turn the feet. Press. Arch that spine. Lower the tailbone down. Untwist. And forward fold over those legs. Good job. An interesting one, but it's kind of a fun twist there, no pun intended. Okay, coming forward towards the front of your mat. We're gonna take rolling like a ball. So we're gonna curl into a slight C curve, float the legs up into our teaser position and bring our chin close to our chest. When you roll back, you're gonna stop so that your shoulders are the only thing that touch the floor, not your head. Your head is not your brake. This acts as a really nice way to release the spine and perhaps even get a few snap, crackles, and pops. Good adjustment. Stay compact. Press your calves into your hands and your hands up into your calves. Let's just do 2 more. Last time, you're gonna end in your teaser, hold it, find your balance, reach your arms forward. Stillness. Stillness in the chaos. Well, hopefully it's not too much chaos, but Calm in the storm. Breathe. Laser precision with those fingers and toes. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the feet down. Just hold forward for a second. Nice job, you guys. Okay, we're gonna combine those 3 exercises into a circuit. We'll do it, we'll see how we feel. Probably just one more time here. So again, 2 straight legs. We're not gonna do as many reps as we did with this since we were just learning it that first time. So arms come out to the side. It's an inhale to twist. It's an exhale to saw. Inhale to restack. Exhale, lean back. Swivel the feet. Press. Rainbow arc, like we did in our lunges in the first start of class. Lower the tailbone. Stay twisted. Then twist all the way to the other side. Saw. Restack. Lean. Swivel the feet. Press. Lower. Still twisted. All the way to the other side. I gotta scoot back. Okay. Lean, restack, lean back, swivel, arch, 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 really through this bottom waist. Good job, you guys. Saw, restack, lean, swivel the feet, lower the tush. One more time to the right and to the left. Inhale, twist. Exhale, saw. Inhale, restack. Lean back, swivel the feet, press, arch. Lower the tush. Twist it around to the other side. This is your last time. Reach. Lean. Swivel. Lower the tush. Unswivel and center. Good, shake it out. Then we did our rolling like a ball, right? Curling into a slight C curve. Bringing your chin close to your chest, roll it back and roll it up. Back and up. So an excellent demonstration of the control of your abdominals. Knowing when to apply the brakes and when to let go. 3 more. 2 more. This last one, we're gonna balance it, hold it, extend the arms forward, re-widen your collarbone. Don't be in this position in your teaser. Lift your chest like you're peeking over a fence. Hold, belly button to spine. Energy in those fingers and toes. Hold, just make sure you don't hyperextend your elbows. Hold, hold, hold. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and place it all down. Good job, you guys. Let's stretch it out. So let's come up onto our knees. Let's bring our right foot forward in front of us, generously in front of you, because what we're gonna do is lunge into it today. Hips come forward. You've got your right knee above your right heel, and we're opening up through this left hip flexor. Woo! Relaxing the shoulders. Placing your left hand onto the floor, you can take your right arm back, turning your head, looking back over that right shoulder, perhaps lifting up your foot, grab a hold of it, pull it in tight. Gently release the foot, untwist, press back, straighten out your right leg, flex your toes to the ceiling. Hinge forward. Okay, try not to round here. Still think wide, broad. We spend enough time hunched over on our computers throughout the day, myself included. Keep your collarbone wide for a moment. Okay, then I want to flow through this lunge. Lift your chest, back into that hamstring stretch, lower the chest. It's still staying broad as we pitch forward. 3 more, just a little active flow. If you're really tight, feel free to, maybe you guys have like blocks at home or pillows handy for next time. All right, let's switch legs out completely. Move that foot forward a decent amount so that you have somewhere to go. Send those hips forward. but keep your chest up for this. Because your hip flexors attach into your spine, you're gonna feel this more if your spine is up versus if you're down here. Some nice deep breaths. Now you can place that right hand down, start to open up that left arm, turn your head, gazing over that left shoulder. You can choose to stay here, or if it's available to you, lift up your back foot, pull your heel towards your tushy. Ideally, your left thumb is gonna face the ceiling instead of like this way, so that your shoulder is open. Good job, you guys. Slowly untwist. Let's push back, get that left leg relatively straight. Hinging forward at the waist, straight spine, wide collarbone. And then you can start to flow through it. So you're gonna maybe pull the foot back a little. Lunge into it, think of lifting the chest, and then forward hinge. Lunge into it, press the pelvis forward, lift the chest, and then hinge backwards. Again, lunge and hinge. Last time, lunge and hinge. Okay, take it to all fours. Shoulders above the wrist, hips above the knees. Inhale, tilt the tail, lift the sternum, draw the shoulder blades away from the ears. Exhale, round the spine, push the ground away for cat. One more time, inhale for cow, soften the elbows. Exhale for cat. Lengthen to neutral, tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Paddle out, take any movements that feel good. Widen your feet as wide as your mat. Scoot your hands back a little bit closer to you. Take the right hand, grab a hold of the outside of your left calf or ankle, whatever you can reach, and then really twist, pull yourself under. Feel free to bend the knees if you're tight. Replacing that right hand, take your left hand, grab onto the outside of your opposite calf, pull yourself under, twist. Replacing that hand, lower down to the knees, big toes together. Wide knees, take a child's pose, sitting here, hips to your heels, your forehead to your mat. Take a big inhale in through the nose, feel the ribs expand. Exhale it all out, try to push your hips closer to your heels with your hands. And then slowly start to restack the spine, one vertebrae at a time, bringing your hands onto your knees. Shoulders roll up, down, and back. You guys are all done. Excellent work today. I hope you liked our circuit style Pilates class, and I'll see you guys next time.